start by expressing very, very deep appreciation for the opportunity to be with you at this very important event where we discuss and decide not only the progress of the work of the ministry, but also some of the challenges. We received the letter to be here, reference NAS 15th October 2021. I believe that distinguished senators have my brief, so I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to speak to some of it. So I'm just going to start first with an overview of the 2021 appropriation, and that's in paragraph 2 on page 1, where the sum of 399.694,565,222 was appropriated for the fiscal year for the Ministry of Works and Housing and the parastatals. And from this amount, the Ministry of Works received 347,673. I'm on page 2, which is broken down in the manner set out in paragraphs A, B, and C: capital allocation to the Ministry and her parastatals, overhead to the Ministry and her parastatals, and the personnel costs. I will go quickly to paragraph 3, which contains the releases to finance the 2021 budget and the performance. As I mentioned earlier, the capital allocation was 347.673 billion. So far, the release to the ministry is 182,970,450,999 naira and 62 kobo. And from this amount, the amounts released to the work sector was 114,265,046,649 naira and 25 kobo, while the housing sector of the ministry got 68.705 billion. Therefore, till the end of the budget, which presumably is December or such other extended time, and I will speak to that shortly, there is still about 164.702 yet to be released. We've completed, we're just doing selected intervention at the request of some of the managers of the schools. So sometimes it's 1, 2, 3 kilometers, not the whole thing, but that has impacted a total of 70 kilometers in 34 tertiary institutions, and we continue to receive this request every year. So also what is important here for us is that those interventions are impactful for education. It is affecting the quality of learning in a positive way among the student and the teaching community. It is reducing the time they have to travel between residents and there's actually electricity, just a problem somewhere. Just a problem somewhere. Something has tripped off. No, even if you look outside through that door, there's electricity outside. Something has just tripped off. So, just for the information of the committee, and perhaps when larger discussions are being had, this is an investment in education, and it must be appropriately reported when we are capturing the full breadth of interventions in our education sector, because these statements are not made. Then I go to page 5, where I talk about bridge maintenance, and this is a big issue. And before I discuss this, let me just share with you some of our recent experiences. Bridges that were built maybe 30, 40, 50 years ago, when issues of climate change were either not well understood or not this pronounced, are now facing real challenges, because the design at that time was for the river course or the water courses as they were understood. With increasing levels of rainfall, rivers are changing courses, the volumes of water is increasing, and sometimes it is hitting the abutment when it should be passing through under the bridge. So we're seeing high risk of failures, and we think that we need to do something really urgent. We have done an assessment of all the bridges in the country that belong to us. I think there are 1,743. And we have done an analysis of their various levels of condition, from the very critical to the not so critical. And we have a plan, which we have shared before, but we have not received all of the full funding or substantial funding that we need. But with that background, I will just point out that we are working on bridges like the Murtala Mohammed Bridge at Koto Cafe, Makurdi Bridge at Makurdi Lafia Road, Katsina Ala Bridge, and the Third Mainland Bridge, amongst others. There are a couple of others. The Tamburawa Bridge in Kano, even the old Niger Bridge is under continuous maintenance to ensure that, and then we had some accidents also where trucks and tankers have run into our bridge structures that we have to quickly intervene. So we intend to continue this in the 2022 proposals, which I will speak to. And we are trying to revive the old bridge maintenance unit as a dedicated department, not just for construction now, but for maintenance of bridges. The overhead, which is paragraph 7 now, of 365 million, the sum of 365,750,697 naira was released to the ministry for overhead costs, which represents 58.3% of the budgetary provision, with an outstanding of about 261.250 million. Personnel costs for the ministry, as you know, Mr. Chairman, distinguished senators, is implemented through the Integrated Payroll Personnel Information System managed by the Office of the Accountant General. In the year so far, the ministry generated 837,399,022 naira and 33 kobo as at August 2021, and all of these have been remitted to the CRA, and the evidence of IGR remitted is also enclosed in the bundle that you have. So that is a highlight of the 2021 budget performance. I wonder what you wish me to do. Yes, sir.
Yeah, before you proceed to 2022 budget proposal, I want